All right, Eric, are you excited to start the newest little addition thing, Madoohickey, to the Covert Duet channel?
No.
Oh. Well. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. I'll see you folks later then.
Bye.
So, we're starting a new little doohickey on the channel, calling it the CovertCast. We're doing a podcast, about, I don't know how long they'll be, and we'll just let it go, but, got Eric here, and we got me here, the
No.
Covert Duo. Eric Cliclitis is his alter ego.
Don't tell everybody. It's supposed to be a secret.
I don't think it's much of a secret, at all.
Shh. Shh.
But yeah, I'm real excited to get this started because I've been wanting to do a podcast for a while, and we haven't been able to
I
really
thought it
do
would be
one.
pretty cool to do a podcast.
Yeah, it would be.
It was my idea.
No, it
I
wasn't.
came up with it first.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was?
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah. You didn't realize it because I put the idea in your head after I came up with it.
What is this, Inception?
Yeah. This isn't real.
This isn't real. Well, I mean, no. The idea, the whole concept behind the movie Inception was that they're going inside this person's mind, their dreams, and going deep enough to insert an idea, right? But make it look like it was that person's idea. So then they would extract themselves afterwards, and then reap the benefits of the idea that said person had, which was really their idea that they inserted.
Yeah, right now we're in a dream within a dream within a dream within a dream, and I force you to do this podcast, and so when we both wake up, you'll think you came up with the idea.
What? No.
Yeah.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
Eric, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
O.J. Simpson, opinion now.
I really know nothing about the man.
He killed his wife.
Yeah, that's about the extent of my knowledge.
And then he was innocent apparently, but my thing is, if he's innocent, who in their right mind, if they're innocent, running away from the cops for like an hour straight?
Well, I mean, if the cops were chasing you, would you just stand there, or would you run away?
I'd stand there
If
because
somebody was chasing you, would you just let them get there?
Well,
Okay.
If it was anyone but the police, I would run. But or unless it was you. If it was you, I'd just beat you.
Oh.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But the police, they're chasing you for a reason, and obviously, I mean, you don't want to make matters worse by running, you know?
I see your point.
Shut up! You do track, you do cross country or whatever. You're born to run.
Yeah. I see your point.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, it's just kind of like, I can run. I'm running away because I hate myself. Anyone who runs, I feel so bad for you guys because I hate it. I can't stand it. It's like the worst thing ever.
Don't feel bad for people that run. Feel bad for people that run competitively, because that's when it gets painful.
Didn't you tell me there's a story where you guys were running one time, like early in the morning practicing, and then you it got so bad that you threw up or something like that?
I mean, I throw up all the time when I...
Really? That's so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just happens, you know.
Whoa, your voice is all robotic. Get out of here, Dr. Wiley.
No.
I'm
going to come up with a plan to beat the Mega Man.
It's just Dr. Wiley's actually Rolf from from Ed, Edd n Eddy. She's like, Mega Boy.
Hello, Boy.
Hello there.
Life is many doors, yes? Robot masters behind each one.
Jump behind door to... the whole deal in the older Mega Mans, if you jump into the doors, and then you'll land on the other... Or, I don't remember what the thing was. Never mind. I'm stupid.
It, had this, transition where like your this Mega Man sprite would stay in the same position as it like the screen moved over. So like if you jumped into the door to the Robot Master,
He
he'd
would
just be
fall.
suspended in midair.
Oh no, yeah,
No,
yeah.
he'd just be suspended in
Yeah, he'd be
midair.
suspended. And then in Mega Man 11, they're just like, let's not have this, and everyone got angry. Like,
Dude, that was like the best part.
you know what? It's the only part. Also, uh, do 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 do. Okay, now, so you know what?
What?
Why don't you tell us a little story?
Oh, what kind of story do you want to hear?
I
I
don't.
have many stories, I think.
Life has many doors.
Life has many doors, boy.
um, I don't know. You have quite this. I mean, tell me about the time that. Ooh, I got a message. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be getting texted. No, there's a thing I wanted you to tell specifically to. Oh, about the last. So remember how we met Vic Mignogna,
Yeah, yeah,
right? And then
yeah,
now I'm just hearing all this stuff happen about him. It's terrible.
yeah. It really sucks. Hate it.
Like we've met him personally, and he just seems like a really sweet person. Like I don't think he
Yeah,
would do. Like you do you know the whole story behind it?
yeah. I've been keeping up with the whole Vic Mignogna situation.
Yeah, like that. Just because of him being like, being a little lazy and like, you know, like that's how he worded it himself.
Yeah, he was just a bit of a. He was just a bit socially awkward. When we
Yeah,
met him, like we waited in line for like I don't think it was too long, but it was
30
still like a
minutes,
while.
about 30,
Yeah,
20 to 30 minutes.
yeah. And he came up and like he was super nice to the both of us. Like
Yeah,
I could tell that he genuinely cared about like the fans and he was super nice. And like he freaking like we were just cracking jokes with them and laughing and having a good time.
yeah.
Like we only met him for like a short amount of time, but I could tell that he was like a really nice person.
No, he's one of my favorite voice
Yeah.
actors, just in general. And I got his autograph on the back of my phone, and then it kind of faded out. But you know what? He signed my phone, and that's all I need as a memory.
Yeah.
But at that same convention, if you guys know like I don't watch the English dub personally for My Hero Academia, but I know a lot of people do. But the voice actor for uh, Tokoyami Fumikage, the
Yeah.
Birdman, Bird Boy,
Okay.
aka Robin from Teen Titans.
Robin from Justice League.
Anyways, uh, so we were gonna go and get him to sign something, right? Because
Yeah.
he was there at the same time, but they were packing up, and he didn't have a Sharpie on him to sign anything. So as a precursor to this, usually to get like a selfie or a photograph with someone, it was like $25-$30, right?
Yeah,
Like
something
super
like that.
insane. And he's like, you know what? Here, take a selfie with me. And yeah, so I have a picture with next to Josh Greel, which is pretty
Says
cool.
you weren't there for Tokoyami, you were there for Kenichi.
Oh no, yeah, he voiced Kenichi. So because I didn't watch the dub for My Hero, but I did watch the dub for Kenichi like a while ago. Actually, I remember like the
Yeah,
second anime that I showed Eric was Kenichi, but
yeah,
he
that
was a
was a
very
lot.
he was a very innocent Christian boy.
There was lots of fan
Yeah,
service in
there's
that.
a lot of fan service in it, but it actually has it's pretty good. I recommend it.
Although in retrospect, I think there was really only like two bits, and those were like the little eye catchers in at
Yeah.
the middle of the episode.
And
But even then, like
honestly,
I'm in
Kenichi does have
grade,
a
and I'm
lot of
like,
fan
what is
service in
with
it.
that?
Kenichi does have a lot of fan service. And then the first one I showed him was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and I think I
No, it
traumatized.
was the original
Oh no, yeah.
Alchemist,
Oh, because that
the
was the
one
only
with like
one on
all the
Netflix.
gory first episode.
Yeah, because that was the only one that was on Netflix at the time. But
Yeah.
I think I traumatized his little boy brain.
Dude, I saw like all the gore, and like as a little kid, I've never been that great with gore. Like now that I'm a lot older, I can like handle animated gore and a little bit of like movie gore. but like at the time when I was in 5th grade, I could not do gore at all.
No, it
So
wasn't
like,
even 5th grade. It was 4th grade.
was it
It
fourth
was
grade?
4th grade.
Okay, show me Full Metal Alchemist. So I was in the fourth
Yeah.
grade, but
I
freaking
mean, I was watching it in like 2nd and 3rd grade,
yeah.
and then I was like, you know what? Eric likes Pokemon. That's kind of like an anime.
Eric likes Pokemon. He likes Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah. I
I,
did not take gore well, and so like just seeing the little part where didn't like in the original Full Metal Alchemist, Alphonse, like he was, the clothes had like blood splattered all over him.
I
Like
don't
I don't
know.
remember
I
if it
don't.
was. I know it wasn't like that in
I look
Brotherhood.
at Full Metal Alchemist with disdain. Brotherhood is where it's
Mm.
at because it actually follows the manga. True story. Oh,
I do agree with people's point that the first episode is better because like I do kind of like the little tone that Brotherhood sets with that scene, but at the same time, when the scene was legitimately enough to like creep and like scare little 4th grade me, that gets my respect.
yeah. Oh, I remember this one time. So, Eric, this is when we were real little. Right? We've been friends since like 1st grade. Yeah, 1st grade. And
It would have
so,
to be at least second, because that's when I
oh no,
moved.
yeah, no, no, yeah, it was 2nd grade. Sorry, it was
Yeah,
me. It was some other kid I'm thinking of for 1st grade, but I'm not in touch with him
yeah,
anymore. But
yeah.
it turns out that kid is also a brony. His name's Jack Duncan, or he was a brony apparently. I don't know if
I
you know who.
remember Jack
Yeah,
Duncan.
yeah, yeah. He was.
I think I met.
Yeah, I
But
used to
then
play.
he moved.
Oh, he did. Well, we used to play
Yeah,
games all the time on Xbox. We used to play Minecraft and like Call of Duty, and
yeah.
he was a self-proclaimed brony.
Ah,
And then in like 7th grade, he's like, "I'm not a brony anymore." I think he
I have
realized.
matured past that phase in my life, and am now a much more mature individual.
um, no. So I think this is back in like like third, fourth, or fifth. I don't remember exactly. But Eric had come to my house to come hang out, and I was like, "Hey, I will be out eventually. I have some things to do, right?" And it was like
Yeah,
5 or 6, right? And so he
yeah,
decides he's just gonna sit on next to these like wall dividers by my driveway.
yeah.
I had been busy. I think my mom was having me clean, and then I kind of forgot that Eric was there until, oh no, I'm done. And hey mom, can I go out? No, it's already getting dark. Okay. And so I look out and I see you still sitting there, and I was like, how do I warn him? And then so he's still sitting there for like quite a bit of time. I don't know what you're doing. You're just sitting there like, it's and like it's been almost 2 hours since I had since I you had originally come to the house. So kudos to you for being that patient. Like, but no. So what's funny
It
is
definitely
that
sounds like something I would do, though.
so you're sitting there waiting, and then for some reason at like 7 o'clock at night, the ice cream truck comes by.
Oh wait, no, I know. I think I know what you're saying. What
Ice
you're
cream
talking
truck
about.
comes by, and then I'm looking, and it looks you're conversing with him, and you did tell me later that you were trying to get money from your dad to go back and get some ice cream.
Okay, I remember this. I remember this. So I don't know about that first part of the story, but the way I remember it, it happened differently. So, I was like, the way I remember it, I was at my house when the ice cream truck came by, and like I realized this, and so I ran out and I ran and chased him all the way down, like all the way down to your house, and I stopped him, and I was like, "Hey, I don't have money right now, so I'm gonna run back real quick and get some money from my dad." And so I did, and so I ran all the way back from your house to my house, and then like I grabbed some money, and then I came back and I'm running towards your house again, and he starts driving, and so I'm running like full speed trying to catch the ice cream truck, like with money in my hand. I'm going like, wait, no, please.
I
And then he ended up driving away, and I was sad.
okay, so this must have been two different happenings because I still remember that because you told me about that. But this is a different story. So you
Yeah,
run back. The ice cream truck doesn't even wait for you here, right?
yeah.
He's gone. You run back and you're all
Oh,
defeated. I'm like, and so I tell my mom like, hey, I think Eric just got bamboozled. And so we invite you in, and then we actually give you ice cream. And I think you actually spent the night, but it was just funny. You waited there for so long, so long.
Okay, I don't remember that.
Well, because I think it must have. I think
Okay.
it was pretty early on in our friendship,
Yeah, maybe.
because I don't really even remember Samuel being around then. He
Well,
may.
like when we moved here, he was like still basically a newborn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't really remember Samuel being really
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's weird. But it was just funny watching you run back to your house, then run back, and it's just gone.
Oof,
Just, just gone.
that just sucks, man.
I didn't see the look on your face, but it just looked like like your body language was so defeated. It was just
I
like,
could probably imagine the look on little me's face.
just, he's just like, cry. He's just like
My
Midoriya
entire
crying.
world has just collapsed around me. I can't put my faith in anything ever again.
It's like the complete antithesis to like All Might giving Midoriya powers or saying he would.
The ice cream truck said he would wait, dang it!
We're going hunting. This summer, watch as Eric Walters goes to hunt down the ice cream man that ruined his life. High octane
Remember
action.
me?
Riveting. It's a highly riveting movie. Michael Bay Productions. Just
This summer, watch as a boy becomes a man.
but not just any man. The man.
An ice cream man.
He consumes ice cream, and then he becomes. Oh,
A man.
exact. I was waiting. Yeah, I was gonna wait. I was like, uh, it's just like Shazam. It's like Shazam, but instead of like him putting on his whole his suit, his superhero suit coming on, it's just you're just wearing the same clothes, but it's super small and everything because you're also a very small and scrawny boy. And so when you eat the ice cream, it's like you just transform into this super humongous buff guy, but he's wearing kid clothing, and you're just like kind of dancing in place because you're like ooh because your underwear is just like onto your crotch. You're just like I can't fight crime like this, and just tears your pants off. Ah, sir, you're under arrest for indecent exposure, but I'm trying to stop the ice cream man. I think you've done enough, sir.
The truck caught a glimpse of you in the rearview mirror and swerved off the road.
You're just like bounding across the road, like just casually keeping up with it too. You're just like you take one bound and it's just like 20 feet ahead. Boom, boom, boom. You're just leaving like Bigfoot-sized footprints into the cement road. Bigfoot is real. Oh my god. Just imagining just like the shirt ends up just being like a like up like it only covers down to the like very bottom of your pectorals.
It's like the one thing from Hunter x Hunter. I haven't like seen that far
Oh,
into it, but,
with
like, the button
Gone?
transformation thing.
I haven't seen it. I've seen it in Jump Force though. It's like let me see if I can find it
Yeah.
real quickly.
Big boy gone.
Yeah, Big Boy Gone. Hunter. Okay, no, we'll just go big Gone.
Straight up just Hunter x Hunter photos.
God, he looks edgy. Oh my god, he's crying.
Yeah, I like don't know a lot, and I'm not sure how much of it would spoil Hunter x Hunter. But like, I think some dude died, and then Gon was like, you killed my friend. I'll use my Hamon hockey chakra power
Hammond,
to defeat you."
Hammond overdrive. No. So actually, yesterday I was bored waiting for my friend to finish playing Warframe to play some Apex or like Dark Souls 3 with him.
Yeah,
And Trey, the one you kind of were there with a little bit.
yeah,
And I decided to go in Akinator, right?
yeah.
And I'm like, after a couple tries, of other characters, right? I'm like, let's see if they get a porn star. So I look up on YouTube, popular porn stars, right? And the first link is like, it looks like it's just like top 10 porn stars or something like that. It looks like one of those like
Yeah.
articles, right? Now I opened it up, it's just a porn site.
I was afraid of where this story was going.
And so we
Dirty
didn't.
boy.
I didn't really. I just looked at it briefly, then I went off of it, and then went on Aki.
Briefly.
Briefly, it was like all of like 10 seconds. I looked at the second name, and then we did that. But later, I decided, hey, you know what? Let's do Trey, and I have to send you the image that it sent when I was like, ooh, I found Trey. Okay.
Okay.
Where is it? Um, Here it is. Here it is. Copy link. Okay, okay, got you. I got you right here.
Oh boy.
Your internet friend. Oh, okay. So in Dark Souls 3, you can make your own. You can actually make your own character, right? Like do some character creation stuff, right? You want to know
Yeah.
what? So first, I'll show you how it started off as. Okay. So
All right.
start off like this. Start off like this. It's pretty good. Okay.
Okay.
Then it turned into this.
Wonderful.
Then it then it turned into
I'm hoping the
this.
third image is just drastically different from the first two.
and then get ready for this one. and then I took a screenshot in game, and it was just like what she sees versus what you see. Okay, okay. So here I'm gonna open this link real quickly. I'm gonna save this image, and I just have to let the podcast see what my character looked like. Also, his name was Senor Cheeto. Okay, okay, so image Senor Cheeto. Browse, it should be somewhere in here. We should get Evan on this podcast. Bam. Look at this magnificent piece of art. It's just this is
Such
just
a beautiful boy.
it's just what life is. This
Such
is
a
just
beautiful baby boy.
just how you must live life. Okay, now let's delete that now. See, I just closed the dock window. How'd I do that?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You messed everything up.
Uh-oh. How do I fix this? Let's just remove that for now.
Did you remove? Okay.
Oh no.
What did you do?
Oh, view. Okay, view docs, reset UI. There we go. I almost screwed up there. I thought anyways. Alrighty then. What else was there on here I got to show you? Because I know there was more. This is the character that my friend made, okay? I'm going to show you the side image.
Uh-huh.
Or the first image, and then I'm going to show you. That's a profile shot. And his name is Filthy Nogger. And then just look closely at just the way his face is shaped.
You glitched out during the name, like you started lagging, so it sounded like his name is.
His name was Filthy Nogger. So, for the podcast viewers, so his head, it's like leafy. He just has no chin, and then he has like duck lips, and then he just has a very like nose that's just pushed very far in. It's painful.
Uh,
Oh, I gotta stretch.
Stop
Hey,
yawning on the podcast.
wait. Do you hear that?
What? Hear what?
No, wait. Listen. Do you hear that?
What is it?
I farted.
That's so gross.
Just, we're not even in the same room. We're across the country.
This is a classy podcast. Thank you very much.
You wouldn't know class if it struck you across the face. How do you like that?
Christian,
Yeah.
the phone didn't slap me across the face.
Wait,
So I still
banana
don't know.
Kit Kats?
What?
My friend Allison sent me a message saying she sent me an image, but I have to download the image. But in all caps, it's just banana Kit Kats question mark exclamation mark question mark exclamation mark. So I have to look at what this is. Banana Kit Kats. Open sesame. He's just standing there menacingly. Wee woo wee woo.
Wee woo wee woo wee woo.
It just standing in the light is just O.J. Simpson. He did nothing. He did everything wrong. Okay, so I couldn't download the image. I don't know why, so I'm just gonna say a little what. But you know what's great about
What?
being an Uber? Oh my god, I have to tell you the funniest story about. Okay, so have you ever taken an Uber?
Personally, I have not taken an Uber.
Okay, but you know what an Uber is, right? And so
Yeah.
you make an account, right, on the Uber
Mhm.
app, and then so you have to put your credit card in, and so then you give them directions, whatever, like where you need to be
Yeah.
picked up and where you want to go, and then they give you an option to pay for a just two trip or a back and forth trip. Gotcha.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I paid for a back and forth trip to drive me to the gas station for a brief
Yeah.
visit. Guy was like, "Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, looks like this is the end of the line. You guys have fun." I'm like, "We're at the gas station in the middle of nowhere. Where the heck are you? I paid for both." He's like, "Oh, I didn't say that for me, kiddo." I'm like, By the way, this man, he literally looked
Yeah.
like a human version of Pepe the Frog. I shit you not, he did. And we saw his profile picture, and we're just like, he's like a pedophile. And so on his profile picture, or like, it's, gives a description, and he's like, "Why am I working here? I need some money to pick up a few things," right? And we're like, he needs that money to save up to get a white van. But later, and I went with a friend, right? So we're in the gas station, we're like panicking because it also declined my card when I went to pay for the second time. So
Yeah.
we're stuck there. And so, we buy some snacks at the gas station. We're sitting down and drinking our cream sodas because I think that's what we got. Yeah. And then I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh yeah, we called him a pedophile too. So we're like, he's not a pedophile. He's an asshole. And it's stupid, but my friend Lee started cracking up. He's not a pedophile. He's an asshole. It's like you can't be. It's like you can't be both. You have to be one or the other. And so eventually we got my friend Leandra to give me a ride back home, or us a ride home, because she lived in our neighborhood and she's cool. But it was just funny. He's not a pedophile. He's an asshole. I'm not at the beach. There's the bathtub. But it was he like I paid for both to and fro, and he was trying to like steal like. Would that be a form of extortion? Let me see. Extortion, the practice of obtaining something, especially money, through force or threats. It wasn't really a threat or or through force. It was just like, just like,
He just ripped you off.
yeah, he just ripped me off.
You got ripped off by Pepe the Frog.
You know, let's take a moment to appreciate this, our uh, our artist, whoever made our background. I gotta give them props for that. You know,
So you don't want to take credit for this beautiful masterpiece?
why would I take credit? I didn't make it.
Oh yeah, of course. I was watching somebody else like spend like about an hour trying to figure out who should represent you.
then, and then I just
Making several different designs.
well, you
Until
see, so
finally
I
not
don't
even using the design and replacing it with whatever that is.
Okay, so precursor. I made this in MS Paint, and I actually like to draw. I draw,
Couldn't tell.
and so I usually use Photoshop. And actually, if I was gonna draw something, I would draw it pretty legitimately. And this, I was just like MS Paint. And then I was like, I drew Erik first, and I tried to make him look as stupid and retarded as possible, because that just fits his his personality.
Of course. Wow.
I'm joking.
Thank you. I feel so flattered.
hey, it's you gotta make your friends feel nice all the time, And then I'm like,
Friends like these, who needs anemones?
and then I was like, okay, let's try to draw me pretty kinda, because it was MS Paint. And then I realized, oh no, if I try to put color, I can't because of the way I draw, and so it'll make it look stupid. So then I had to restart again. And then I was like, yo, we'll make a big meme. And then I had to race again. And then I just ended up continuously screwing around just to make Erik laugh. To eventually actually draw something just like, I think that the original was a stick figure. It's still there. I just put the images over it of just a guy, like with the headphones and long hair. So, i.e. me, just like leaning onto, like laying on the table, just like, I'm dead, because I just was genuinely out of ideas. And then I just covered it up. Wait, yeah, I can just, yeah, see, there you go. Look at the difference in art. So yeah, I stuck to this. Insert content creator. Yeah, but welcome to the CovertCast.
You already said that.
I know. I just want to say it again. You know what I want?
What?
I want us to get a sponsor, so then we can do ad reads on the podcast.
Let's get sponsored by Wendy's.
Wheaties. Okay, let's do a hypothetical, or just a mock ad read, okay?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever been so hungry, but just didn't feel like making something at home yourself, and all the other
Dude,
like
all the time.
Yeah, and haven't you always wanted to go to a fast food restaurant? But the thing was, it turned you off because all the food wasn't fresh. It wasn't made fresh.
Dude,
it was all frozen.
Every time.
Well, hold on to your britches, because we might just have something for you. Wendy's. We have fresh food, handmade every day, delivered fresh, and made just for you. How does
Whoa!
that... And wait, believe it or not, but if you come now and enter code TheCovertCast, you'll be able to get 50% off on your next order at Wendy's. And a free Frosty.
Whoa! I freaking love Frosties.
Yeah, so hop on down to Wendy's, where everything is fresh.
Question.
What?
Will the smug Wendy's anime waifu be there?
I am not liable to say.
We're not legally allowed to say.
Yeah. Also, this video is not sponsored by Wendy's. Just putting that out there. We're not actually
Don't go
sponsored.
there unless they do sponsor.
I mean, you could go there, but don't like. I mean, I don't even know where you would insert the code. I mean, there would be no code, and
Dude, just like hop over the counter and insert it into the cash register.
just just put the code into a cash register.
Out of the way,
Beep,
some people online told me to do this.
Oh, don't sue us. Whatever you do, just get yourself some Szechuan sauce at McDonald's and drown yourself in it.
Dude,
Sponsored by McDonald's.
You do realize that every time you mention McDonald's and Wendy's at the same time, the Wendy's girl like comes in and kills you?
Nah, I don't believe it.
Within 3 days, she will come into your house and shove burgers down your throat.
Huh, well,
Frozen burgers.
that's pretty cool, because, I'm just chilling, doing my podcast. I mean, my doors are locked. There's no way. Oh my god! What is that?
He's here! Run!
I had the idea to just jump out of my chair and jump onto my bed and just, like, make it sound like I'm fading out, like, I'm slowly getting farther. But then I'm like, I'm sitting down, man.
I don't want to get up.
Exactly. So come down and go to Wendy's today. Spubby, eef freef. Taco Baco, tinkle outside the binkle. McNaldo's, you gotta love it. Burger Kurg, become king. Donkin Durns, America no want no dun dun. Ah. Apple Bapples. Dad, can we get the Hot Wheels Battle Force movie? Son, think if I can't afford the damn toys, think I can afford the damn movie? What is this? Cocoa Puffs? Get the damn Apple Dapples. Think I'm made of money? I love Super Mega Kids. I love that the Matt Watson's old channel, Kids with Problems. They have some good funny videos. By the way, you guys should check out the Super Mega podcast. It is my favorite podcast to listen to. Just gonna put that out there.
But they haven't sponsored us.
They don't need to sponsor us. They are on a
Can we sponsor them?
No, because I don't have money to
Please, pretty please.
You can do it if you want.
Yes.
I just go to check the next podcast and it's just like sponsored by Erik Walters.
No, sponsored by Ericosoclitis.
Ericosoclitis. Have you guys ever wanted to
Have you ever wanted to hear an opinion that was completely invalid?
Then check out Erik. If you ever make a YouTube channel for yourself, you have to name it.
Yeah.
You have to be Ericosoclitis.
I want to make a YouTube channel for myself so bad, but at the time, at the moment, I can't because I have insufficient funding and resources.
Why would you need funding? You just need a camera.
So that I can buy a new laptop that actually runs correctly.
I mean, you could always record stuff and send it to me.
No, I mean, like, I actually need a laptop that runs properly so I can record stuff.
Ew.
Like, I can't record with my current laptop.
Then why don't you why don't you just play a game and take a camcorder and record the gameplay like the good old Let's Plays from 2006?
Dude, I'll freaking do that.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will. Hopefully my first Let's Play will be Sonic.exe.
Sonic.exe. You should do, or you could just do, if you're going to use their camcorder, you could literally just play Sonic Forces on your Switch.
I'll make Sonic.exe.
I'm best friends with Sonic. I don't even remember how the Sonic Forces theme song goes.
We can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Pushing on through until the battle's won.
Why do you know the lyrics?
Because I have it downloaded on my phone, and like at the end of my playlist, I just listen to it, and I'm like, whatever. I guess I'll just roll with it.
You know what I listen to?
What?
I listen to Lolly breathing sounds. I'm joking. That's what Evan listens to. Did you see that fight that Evan got in with, I think it was Cameron, someone on the server about lollies, about Evan liking
No, but
lollies.
it doesn't surprise me.
Okay, I gotta go back to see if I can find it. It was actually pretty funny. When was this? Okay, I gotta go far up. Last Thursday. Okay, it's still. Wait, what? 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 Why? Why
Oh yeah,
did?
you missed that.
Okay, what's this? Evan is anxious to see what Splash will do next. Okay, where is last Wednesday? Where this? It should not have been too long ago.
When was the last time you checked the server?
Yesterday.
When are you gonna make a covert duo Discord server for all of your like 30 subscribers?
Hey, fuck you, man. I've almost found it. Why is this here again? What is? I'm very confused as to what is happening. Wait, you look shocked. Alright. Oh no. I thought I've seen it all. Ugandan Knuckles, Big Chungus, Ugandan Chungus. Not Score Chungus. Bunny thing. Was that Mary?
Yeah, that's Mary.
Okay. Okay, we're getting close, because I made my whole rant appear about Pokemon. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna read my whole rant. Okay, it starts off with, Score Bunny looks like a goddamn cereal mascot. I shit you not, like, goddamn, I wish I could like it, but I can't. I just don't like the way it looks. And then if it's another fucking firefighting starter, I'm about to start a motherfucking crusade. But Sobble and Grookey are goddamn adorable. I love them. But goddamn, Score Bunny's looking for that trick cereal, and I think it's funny that the new Pokemon games are just Pokemon version Aegis/attack mode and Pokemon version Aegis/defense mode. Like, come on. Sobble is, and then I show an image of Aegis/ in defense and attack mode, or attack and defense mode. And then I'm like, the people at Game Freak were like, shit, we need new ideas for the Pokemon game titles. And one guy's like, yo, wouldn't it be funny if we just made it Aegis/? And the director was like, fucking genius. Someone get this guy an award and shit. Some of my friends were like, yo, this place takes place in South America. And I'm like, what the fuck? Can you not see the fucking England references? Shit, they're playing fucking soccer. Or should I say football? I don't know. That's my rant, everyone. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more rants by yours truly. And then Erik says, I will personally beat the crap out of anyone who talks crap about my Score Bunny. I've only known Score Bunny for about a few hours, but if anything were to happen to him, I would kill everyone in the server and then myself. Well, beat me up then. I dare you. Look at him, okay? I don't dislike him, but I think there could have been a better fire starter than a fucking cereal mascot that looks like it belongs in Digimon.
Okay. And now I can finally retort to that because I really didn't feel like typing out an entire paragraph because typing.
No, I mean, it's cool. I just thought it was funny. I like Score Bunny, by the way.
No. Because I spent literally the entire day gushing about how much I loved Score Bunny, and then I get home, and the first thing I see, freaking you ranting about how awful he is. So, you angered me. So, freaking, for one, his shape vaguely resembles Meowth, and I love Meowth. I have no idea why, but it vaguely resembles like another one of my favorite Pokemon. Number 2, his whole theme is running really fast, and then like it makes
Sonic.
fire behind him, and I'm like, that's freaking cool. I've like seen that used for comedic effects and cartoony effects, but I don't think I've ever seen that actually used as his freaking power as freaking rabbits, and I freaking love rabbits. Rabbits are awesome. This design looks freaking awesome. You look like a freaking cereal mascot, Mr. freaking Covert Duot man. Freaking just because he's got tape on his nose doesn't mean he's gonna be a freaking fighting star. I bet he's gonna be like a freaking fire bunny, fireman. Eat you.
Hey, Erik.
Welcome. Yeah.
$20 to see if he's a firefighting type.
All right. Okay, so I'm also gonna take the time to make my predictions on the typing of the final evolutions of the starters. So, number one, I'm about convinced that Grookey is going to evolve into a grass rock type Pokemon. At first, I thought it was going to be a or not fire, a grass fighting, but now I'm like basically 99% sure it's going to be a grass rock.
Where's
For
your
Score
reasoning
Bunny,
this? Where's your reasoning?
so uh, obviously there are the people that make the false claim that his name is a combination of Groovy and Monkey, when we all know that it's a combination of Groot and Monkey.
Yeah.
But his like Japanese name is something like Starunene or something like that, which is a combination of the
Watch me
words
whip.
uh
Watch me nay
uh
nay.
it's like a combination of the words for rhythm and monkey. So I think his whole theme is going to be music, and he uses the stick that he's got. Yeah, I'm trying to record. He uses the stick to like make music, and in the trailer, we see him using the stick to beat on a rock. And at first, I didn't think about this, but
I
then
loved
I
that.
thought about the musical. I thought about the musical references, and I thought, huh, what if like he evolves and he's got like rock themed like drums and other instruments, and he
Yeah.
uses like stick to beat on the rocks, and like uses that to make music. So that's my prediction, but it could be wrong. I'm
I
basically
have a
pretty
counter argument
convinced.
to that, but just
Mm-hmm.
real quickly,
All right,
I
I'll
love
finish.
I
Go
love
on.
the fact just in the scene you just see him beating on a rock. Just the way
Yeah,
he's beating on it. He's just like boop boop boop.
yeah. Boop,
But
boop,
my
boop.
counter argument to that is that so the Pokemon games have always been, at least for the starters, have always been particular about the typings. If so, have you noticed that, especially in Diamond and Pearl, the typings
Yeah,
there were pretty particular. So they
yeah,
were all fire was beat grass and grass beat water and water beat fire. But
yeah,
notice how Empoleon was a steel type and Infernape was a fighting type, right?
yeah,
They could actually combat each other, and then vice versa with the other ones. And then in
yeah.
Gen 6, you had Fire Psychic. Then you had a Pokemon with Protein,
Mhm.
which changed its moves and it learned quite a few Dark type moves. And then you just had
Yeah.
I don't even remember what Chestnut was, honestly.
I think it was plain grass.
Let's look this up real quickly. Chestnut. Typing. I totally just okay. Grass fighting, and so
All right, grass fighting.
that actually just made him super. Actually, you know what? Chestnut, just bad Pokemon in general. We're just gonna be honest.
Oof.
Um, what else?
So,
Actually, I mean,
my prediction.
I mean, I'm not really. Now that I think about it a bit more, I think you're right.
So, my prediction for Score Bunny is that yes, I do get like they are kind of setting it up to be a firefighting, but at the same time, Incineroar, just based on design, looked like he should have been a firefighting, but he was fired dark.
Well,
So I
listen
feel
to
like that.
this. I'm pretty sure that when they were making the game, they're like, oh wait, we just made it firefighting. We change the type, fire dark.
Yeah, but like, there's no way that they'd set up that early on, knowing that we already have way too many firefighting.
I know. I'm just screwing around. But yeah, no, you're right.
But like, so obviously, I feel like I have a few ideas for Score Bunny, two particular. So my first is the least creative and the one that I really hope they don't go with. So my first idea is that it's going to evolve into like a soccer themed rabbit with a firefighting typing. I say this because for one, it had the soccer football references in the trailer, and he's like running around. And soccer's a game that you play with your feet. He's got the tape, so there are obviously sports references. So I feel like the most likely sport that they could go with is soccer,
Especially
and
because it's a
obviously,
British themed or
yeah,
England themed.
yeah. So, and because they got the tape, that automatically makes you think firefighting. So, first idea is that really uncreative firefighting soccer rabbit. My second idea, I'm not entirely sure where that's a lie. It's from the fake leaks that I found.
Oh, the weird
Basically,
space looking one.
yeah. It's a cool design, but at the same time, I'm not really that big of a fan. It's got some aspects I like, but my second idea is that he'll end up being a steampunk rabbit, and he'll either be fire
Actually, that
steel.
makes a lot of sense
He'll either
because
all right, so listen, he'll either be a fire steel or fire flying. And I get the feeling his steam would probably be something like just taking some aspects from that like space rabbit design that we saw. Uh, I feel like it would probably be something like obviously we can tell that Score Bunny like releases fire from his feet. I feel like in like his final evolution, he'd be able to like release fire and steam from like parts of his body in order to like propel him and allow him to fly. So I feel like at the end, and then there's like a really kind of grasping at straws connection, but like the first thing we see before we see Score Bunny is like a little kind of like steampunk factory
yeah,
looking thing. And he's running along the clock, so that could be them like say like putting the visual connection in our mind, or it could just be like completely unrelated. But I
yeah.
get the feeling, I'm making the prediction right now that he's going to be a steampunk rabbit with either fire fighting or not firefighting, fire flying or fire steel type.
Theoretically, if it's steampunk, it could also be fire water.
Yeah,
Just
that is
and
another
then they could,
possibility.
and the theme they could go with this is have uh, Score Bunny be fire water,
Yeah,
Sobble be water grass, and Grookey be fire or grass fire. Wait, yeah,
that could be interesting. But I get the feeling they're
yeah,
probably
they're
not
not
going
gonna
to do
do that, but it's an interesting thought
that. Yeah,
because it
and
turns that
then
type triangle on its head.
yeah, and then with Sobble, I feel I haven't really like taken a lot of thought into Sobble. Like I feel like I put a lot of thought into Grookey because like I made the music connection. And I was like, oh, what if this?
He
And then my
evolves into
brain just kept going with
Kecleon.
ideas. Uh,
He just
and
straight
with
up
Score
evolves
Bunny,
into Kecleon.
and with Score Bunny, uh, I thought about it a lot because he's my favorite of the trio. My top two favorites though are Score Bunny and Sobble. I feel like Sobble is either going to evolve into a plain water or a water psychic. And then I heard some prediction that it would be a water ghost, but I'm not entirely sure how likely that is. Like, I don't know why, but like, I kind of saw him and I was like, I could see that becoming a water psychic.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
But one of my favorite things about Sobble is just that he turns invisible.
Yeah.
He doesn't turn invisible. He blends with his surroundings. He's a
Yeah.
chameleon,
Yeah.
and he evolves into Kecleon. And then Kecleon's gonna get a mega evolution. How does it make you
Sobble is
feel?
Kecleon's Mega Evolution.
Hmm?
Sobble is Kecleon's Mega Evolution.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Wow. Wow. We've been recording for 53 minutes.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Noise.
Wait. Wait. Nice. I love all this silent interaction we have here. It's very, very. We just started the podcast, and we'll have some things, some topics. I almost dropped something to talk about eventually, but at the moment
Yeah.
we're kind of just going with the flow. We kind of. This wasn't exactly planned per se. It was just kind of like, hey, this is happening. Holy, it's already 7:20. No way.
Wrong. 6:20.
Oh my god, it's 7:20 and it's still like super bright outside. That's.
Because it's daylight gainings.
Oh wait, what's my? Oh, that was today. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was because my clock says 6:20 on my alarm clock, so I have to change that. That's why I slept like all day today. But dad starts banging on my door and he's like, "It's 1:40." I'm like, yeah, okay."
What the heck? What?
Yeah, I didn't even notice. What? What did you say? What the heck?
Because it was like 1 o'clock and you were still asleep.
That's
You
usually
were
how it
like,
is.
what?
Also,
Already?
if we're speaking about Pokemon, so you look at
Yeah.
this, people, or I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor. Uh, maybe, maybe not. No, you can't. I don't think so. But so this thing right here, you can see this.
Yeah.
This. So back in when Black and White had been announced, they showed the silhouettes of all the Pokemon, and this was what someone thought that Oshawott was gonna look like. So, I mean, you can see it all. You can see the tail, the feet, the obscure head peanut or obscure head acorn shape. The,
Yeah.
this is just painful to watch. I'm gonna be honest.
It's very creative.
Yeah, very creative. Almost too creative. This is actually the evolution of Lotad and Lombre. It's Ludicolo. Or it's Ludicolo's Mega Evolution.
Oh, so what do you think of the Detective Pikachu?
What I think of Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
I think he's a cool guy. I mean, I do want to go see Detective Pikachu because I feel like that actually be somewhat amusing. I'm just like, ugh,
The
ugh.
trailer going, like, at first, it was kind of like, oh, are they really doing this? And then, like, the most recent trailer that dropped is, like, it actually looks like it's going to be pretty.
Hmm. I just don't
Like, the
like.
way I describe it, the way I describe it is, like, despite being, like, this Hollywood live action movie, it doesn't look like a live action Pokemon. It just looks like a Pokemon movie.
Yeah. I
Like,
just.
I'm honestly really impressed with like the background and scenery and
Oh
how
no,
they're able to
yeah.
like fit so much. Like me and Cameron, we went to see Into the Spider Verse, and like afterwards, we were waiting for his mom like get out of her movie, and we were looking at the Detective Pikachu poster, and we were like there for 20 minutes just counting all the like stuff in the background,
Hmm.
like all the Easter eggs and references,
No,
and
yeah.
like the fact that they don't just like call attention to it and be like, "Hey, look, we got this thing and this thing and this thing," just like all in your face, kind of shows that like they're not making like all the fan service a top priority. They're trying to actually work it in to like the world, just kind of like weaving it in so that it looks like it's actually part of the
There's
world.
gonna be like a 4 individual frames, and it's gonna be just showing someone dressed up like red and someone dressed up as blue battling, or like just walking.
Dude,
Yeah.
that would be pretty awesome. All right, so you know how I want the movie to begin.
Pardon?
So like
Your
you want
voice
to know
cut
how
out.
I want. So you want to know how I want the movie to be.
Wow, I don't think this Discord wants you saying what you said because it cuts out right as you say that last part.
Do you want to know how I want the movie to begin?
Sure, tell me.
All right, so the main character, human man, right?
Yeah,
The man who wants to find his pappy.
his
So he's
pappy.
like, yeah, he's sitting there on the couch with his pappy. This is like in the past, flashback. He's still a little kid, and he's like watching Pokemon battles on the TV with his pappy, right?
Right?
Is so because like we already know that at least at some point he was like really obsessed with Pokemon battles and wanted to be a
Yeah.
trainer. Yeah. And so he's like a little kid with his pappy and they're watching the TV and like is like zooms in to the TV and like cuts to like the TV perspective as in like what's actually happening on the
Kind
TV.
of like how it
And
happened in the Pokemon show where it shows Ash watching Gengar versus Nidoking or
now
Nidorino.
stop. So then it's just the Pokemon battle and it's just like the original games and how the
Oh
anime
my
began.
god,
It's Gengar versus Nidorino live action.
that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be a pretty
But
cool
it's
movie.
happening exactly how it happens in the little game animation. It's just like it just shows
Just
Gengar.
like little Nidorino just like bouncing around like Nido.
No, no, it'll do the actual cry from the game.
Dude, did you notice like in the second trailer there's like when they're in the little underground Pokemon fight club, the scene with like all the Gengar and the Blastoise?
Yeah.
Did you like, it was there for like a split second, but like I noticed like I kind of stopped and like the one frame before Blastoise goes into a cell, and for one, that's how I was able to figure out it was Blastoise because like before he goes into the shell, you can like definitely make out that's a Blastoise. That's definitely a Blastoise.
Yeah.
Like when he's spinning, it's like, well, that could be a Wartortle, Squirtle, or some other shelled Pokemon. I don't know, but then you pause it, and it's like that's definitely. And
Yeah.
then like there are all the Gengar like surrounding it that get like puffed up into smoke because of the water he's spinning. So I
Mhm.
noticed that for one, in the background, it's like really small. In the background, there are all these screens, and like on like all of them is like the word double team, and like it occurred to me, I was like, oh, I get it, because like in the Pokemon Fight Club, it's kind of gonna be like regular Pokemon battling, and like whenever they use the move, it's gonna like have it like up on the screen. It's like, and
Yeah.
then the Gengar uses double team, and Blastoise combats it with a Hydro Pump. Oh, and he goes into a spin.
I'm not
Wow.
immersed because Gengar can't learn double team.
Can he really not learn double team?
I've never seen a Gengar with double team, but I will
I'm sure
double.
Gengar could learn level.
Uh, can Gengar learn double team? I'm pretty sure he actually might be able to. Um, um, that's a long list. By TM, all Pokemon can learn TMs can learn Double Team except Unknown, Wobbuffet, Wynaut, Kricketot, Burmy, Tynamo, Spupa, Tapu Bulo, Poipole, and Stakata. I don't even know half those mons. In Smash Bros. Series, Lucario about to use Double Team, Lucario using Double Team, Lucario attacking.
Wow. So yeah, he can learn double team.
Yeah. And then in the Ash and Pikachu manga, and then Be the Best Pokemon Black and White manga, in Magical Pokemon Journey manga, in the Moves adaptation or movie adaptation, in the Pokemon Adventures manga, in Pokemon Battle Frontier manga, Pokemon Diamond Pearl Adventure manga, Pokemon Gold and Silver, the Golden Boy. We're
Dude,
just
Pokemon
blonde
Diamond and
boys.
Pearl Adventure.
We're just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do. Fair skin, bleached hair, we make the ladies swoon. We're just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do. Catch me in the tub a 2:30. I just skipped a verse, but I don't care. Alright. But you know what, guys? We've been going at it for about an hour, and I think, we should let this be a little bit of a end a little bit early. Or not early, but end it now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is there something you wanted to speak about?
Nah. I mean, we can end it now.
What did you want to say?
Nothing.
Tell me.
I wanted to say you're gay.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
You wanted to know.
Alright. Thank you guys for listening, and be sure to check out, the other series on the channel, and I'll get back to recording eventually the other series. I've just kind of been taking a hiatus for a bit. School stuff, they're just... But you know what? Don't forget to smash the like button, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because your support is greatly appreciated. And I love you guys all. Love you all, and have a nice day.
Bye.